A very good morning, dear trainees. I am Amit Kumar, lecturer English at Sitapur. Today I am going to deal with grammar translation method. In Europe, this method started in 15th century. It was used in teaching Greek and Latin languages because most of the scriptures of that time were in these languages. This is the oldest method worldwide use. This method is also known by other many names as translation cum grammar method, GT method, the oldest method, the classical method, the traditional method, the popular method, the Prussian method. This method is most popular in India. It is the most successful method at primary stage. This method came to India with the arrival of the British during 18th and 19th centuries. In India, English as a language as a subject is taught through this method in many schools, boards, universities, institutes, etc. This method is based on the principle that grammar is the very soul of a language. If a person learns grammar, he can learn a language. The second principle is the unit of the teaching is a word, not a sentence. In the same way, translation is the key to understand a language properly. Word to word translation is done. In this method, the teaching procedure is much interactive. The study material is graded on a grammatical plan. The textbook occupies the most important place in teaching learning process. A good textbook is prescribed which follows an outline of the grammar. In the process of interpretation, the foreign phraseology is learnt and understood. Certain rules of grammar are illustrated in each lesson which also introduces some new words. The maxim known to unknown is followed. The teacher reads and translates each sentence into the mother tongue through word by word in the class. The book provides all the reading material. The teacher reads the sentence, translates it, and explains the grammatical point. The word meaning are carefully given by the teacher. We find main characteristics in this method as first is main focus is on word to word translation. Second is mother tongue is used freely and frequently. Third is target language is not used much actively. Fourth is the major focus is on reading and writing skills. Fifth is grammar is taught deductively. Next is textbook occupies an important role. Seventh is rules of grammar are memorized. Eighth is books on grammar are separately prescribed for study. And the ninth is students' general mental discipline is developed. Tenth is the unit of teaching is a word, not a sentence. And the last is vocabulary is crammed. So this way the word to word translation is done in this method. There are many benefits of this method. This method is very economical and it saves both time and money. It makes students' vocabulary very rich and strong. This method brings accuracy and gives correct knowledge of grammar. Target language is learned through mother tongue, so it follows the maxim of easy to difficult. This method is convenient for both teachers and students. Problems of pronunciation and fluency are not much faced. This method is very helpful in overcrowded classes. This method gives mastery over both the languages and the target language and the mother tongue. This method develops the habit of reading with clear understanding of words. This method is very useful. We find some shortcomings also. This method ignores the basic skills like listening and speaking and does not follow the pattern of LSRW, that is, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. This method neglects pronunciation and students always lack fluency. Exact translation is not possible between two languages. Grammar translation method. So I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you.